Hey everyone, it's Sark from Melbourne, Australia. I'd like to do a little review, if you like, about some of the idiosyncrasies of the MG3. I'm not going to tell you about the power or about the looks or about um, things like. I mean, you can see any of this stuff. I'm coming to you from the owner. I'm the owner of this thing. It's done about 4,000k. I just want to talk about some idiosyncrasies, idiosyncrasies that you might not know about this and might make you make a choice before you buy. It is different for cars of its price. This vehicle was $21,000 Australian. And yeah, I really like it. It has some engine noise more than other cars of its price. It has some road noise more than some other cars of its choice. But I like that. It also has quite different brakes, really quite snappy brakes. In other words, you only have to touch the brakes and it grabs. Discs on the front, drums on the back. You either really like the feel of that or you don't. Very good pickup between standing start to 80 k's an hour, 50 miles an hour, but top speed. Well, it says 180, but that's k's, by the way. But I wouldn't want to run this thing at 180. But anyway, there's some things. This is the MG Excite. It's not the core model, which means I've got on this alloy wheels, nicer sound system, nicer seats. And the entertainment thing is quite cool as well. Now the core has that, but the core's stereo isn't as good. This has 4-speaker stereo, which is 4-speaker surround, like a magic surround sort of 3D thing going on, which is quite cool. Now, on the topic of navigation, have I mentioned that? Anyway, if you want MG navigation, then you'll have to either buy the Excite or buy the core and spend $500. Or you can buy, see that little thing down there that's plugged in there? I'll just touch it with my finger. That is an Android Connect and Apple Connect device. I don't know the exact terms. I think one of them's Android Auto, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, right? But if you buy that for $50 from, I got mine from eBay, but I'm sure that anywhere else, you don't even need a wire. It's a Bluetooth connection straight into your entertainment system. Don't spend $500 buying an upgrade from a core to get sat-nav. To be honest, it's a horrible sat-nav system anyway. I'm using an Android phone and I'm running Waze, but you can run a Google or whatever you want to do. Really efficient. And of course, being online, you get to see all the traffic conditions as well, and you don't get that from the onboard one because it's not online. It has, what else can I tell you? Oh yes, when you're driving the vehicle, the doors automatically lock, which I guess is good if you have children. It has a very unusual way to, that little wheel there, you can raise and lower the headlights. Now, I actually asked MG about this, and they said, well, it's because if you want to tow something. Now, with all due respect, I wouldn't use an MG3 for actually towing anything heavy, you know. But anyway, apparently, you can raise and lower the headlights with that. Electric mirrors, everything you want. The gearbox in Australia, 4-speed. That's, you heard right, 4-stage auto. Really quite peppy. I'll mention the road noise again. The road noise and the engine noise again. They have chopped off the exhaust pipe from the back of the car, so there's no extended exhaust pipe. It's cut off horizontally under the vehicle. Having done some research in that, I have found that it's because MG wanted this Chinese assembled vehicle to sound like the old MG. So when you get in it and you give it some petrol, some fuel, it does rumble like I guess like a small sports car. Hey, you might argue, but anyway, it's got one fog light to the back. Don't really know what the fog light's for, but anyway, it's got a fog light to the back. The headlights are halogen, unfortunately, but the driving lights, they're called London Eye LEDs. Reversing camera and everything else. It has, for my vehicle at least, the key, and this is just one idiosyncrasy, right? If you try to unlock your car with the key folded, like that, it won't unlock. You've got to flick it out and then unlock it. Who would guess? I don't know. Anyway, look, everything else is fine. Automatic lights, good stereo, self-locking doors. The aircon is very, very good. The heater is really, really good. Fuel economy, we'll have a look at that. 6.7 litres per 100 kilometres. If this is being seen in the States, then you do the conversion yourself. One thing that actually amazes me is how come even on Australia we talk about wheel sizes in inches, but fuel consumption in kilometres per litre, or litres per kilometre. Isn't it weird? I don't know about that. Anyway, there's not the only thing that you use on the screen is the entertainment system and the navigation. All the rest is buttons and things. One idiosyncrasy, this is used to adjust our temperature, and it comes up on a display on the screen, which I won't turn on. I find that very linear, like you have to turn that knob like 5 times for maximum heat, and 5 times backwards. Fan is really good. I like the build. I mean, have a look. I like the tartan effect. Don't worry about my my dash cam there. I like the tartan look. The doors are nice in the back. Nice seats. This happens to be a black one. Get a black one if you can. Don't be one of these people who always buy a white MG. No, buy a black. It's my opinion only. Buy a black one. This is a black one. I think it looks really good. Power. Yeah, look, to be honest, no problem with power. Most other vehicles of this physical size and price point are well under 80 horsepower. Okay, now this is 105. So the power, I don't have any issues, even though it's only got a 4-speed auto. Other countries, I think, provide a 5-speed manual, but that's what you're stuck with. Look, my name is Sark. My real name's Ray, but I'll call myself Sark for the sake of my channel. I hope if you have any questions, and a cheeky horn. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I know it's Chinese. I like the sound and the handling and the personality of this little car. You might not. If you're looking for a small car, you might get in this thing and go, oh, yuck. The brakes are very, very bitey. The engine noise is quite loud. This and that and this and that. It hasn't even got a temperature gauge. No, it doesn't. It's got a green light when it's cold and a red light when it's hot. You might not like any of that, but I really like the feel of this thing. I like the little gutsy engine noise. I like the road noise isn't bad. It's just, look, it's not a Rolls Royce, okay? Anyway, give us a comment if you like. Nice talking to you. When I think of something else to write to comment, maybe I'll update this post. But aside from that, look after yourselves, guys, and drive carefully, okay? Bye-bye.